All right, so we take it past that point. You started off as a hype man. How did you get to the point where you're making your own records?
When I was doing hype man, I did a song. Me and I think it was Buck Wow. I did a song, and when I did the song, they had like Stretch and Barbito and all of them out. So we do a song out, and it was time Jay-Z do a song out. He used a Nas hook, but then I used a Nas hook, Dwelling in a Rotten Apple. But then he used something else. I'm out for presidents to represent. So we both had that at the time, and they actually threw it out, and that shit became bigger than life, you know. And then while we on tour, as we're on tour, we get to like North Carolina. And then Mike Geronimo, and then we realized that Jay-Z opens up for us because of my single. Because my single was lit, we both had the same shit, and I went Mike Geronimo lit. So Jay-Z had to open up for us. And then after that, we went to Atlanta, and then that's when a label called me and was like, you got a big buzz, such and such. And they came to Atlanta and brought me a check for like $20,000. But I didn't know in New York, Def Jam was looking for me. Interscope was looking for me. I didn't know shit. So when they came down, they signed me. They gave me $20,000. I got $20,000 in my pocket, but they gave me that. I signed it. We did it. Then when I got back to New York 3 months later, they was like, you know, you signed to us, and that's when Def Jam, Rob Love was calling me. Everybody was calling me like, yo, what up, what up? And I was like,
Rob.
And I was like, I'm already signed. They was like, damn, you did it. And I didn't know that they set me up like that.
That was
Man,
setup.
that's why they flew out. They flew out like, yo, let's get him now. Let's get him now.
That was the Wu-Tang move.
They flew down with my family. Like they
brought the family out.
Oh, they just came and showed up at the hotel.
Smart.
Like, hey, congratulations, and such and such. We heard you have a problem with your rent. I'm like, word. Here go a nice endorsement.
They called your landlord, nigga. How much your back payments? Hold on.
Mike Geronimo had a manager. His manager. That was my man, George Rowan. You know what I mean? So I just said, George, what you doing? Can you manage me? He's like, help me out. And then we went from there. But when I got back to New York, I didn't realize the buzz for me was like that. You know what I mean? But I take what I got from it.
Super. What was the next step?
So after that, then now I figured out, you know, I am in the music, and so now CNN is dropping. This is my cousin, you know, my first cousin, that's Capone, you know what I mean? So before we even started rapping, we was DJs. We used to share jeans. I went out on Friday, he went out on Saturday. Like, this is some real shit.
Right. What kind of jeans was it? Kind of jeans.
Major damage.
Damage. Oh, wow.
Remember the damage you
Niggas don't know about that.
Come on, nigga.
Holiday. Yo, for everybody that's watching, and you ain't from New York City.
We was from Brooklyn. We might be a bit.
Right. I can tell you right now, the damaged jeans came from Capone. It came because he was in Brooklyn. So they came from Capone.
I was damaged.
The damage was like the ripped up joints.
Designs and patches and all that.
Used. Wow, that's crazy. You look back now, you like, yo, I would never. Why something called used?
Niggas ain't wear cross color.
Cross color was the shit.
Cross color was cool. I
called cross color for 1 year though. I got locked up in 91. So Cross Color came out in 90, 91. Right. So I had 91. I came home in 94. Cross Colors was done.
Carl Kanai came after that.
You know, Carl became my man.
With the African print down the side of the joint.
So I started from there. And then, you know, like I said, Poem was family. So before that, we started. Then Capone and them had came out with the CNN, and I wanted somebody to do it. Like me and N.O.R.E, we grew up, but we both was from Flushing, so he's from Left Right, I'm from Queens. You know, and at that time, we both was street niggas. So, you know, a couple of niggas had shot my niggas, a couple of niggas I shot it, you know, shit like that. So me and him couldn't never connect to do a song. So when LP did the song, he was like, yo, N.O.R.E, I said, I'm gonna call N.O.R.E. I said, wait for Poem. So Poem called me, he said, yo, N.O.R.E in the studio. So I called N.O.R.E, gave me the number.
This is why Poem was locked up.
Right. So you know, Poem, helicopters shooting cops, but whatever he did.
So, we're gonna get to that. Hold on, we're gonna get to that.
Allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
Lord Jesus. So, when I call him, I'm outside. I got all my jewelry. I'm a street nigga. So N.O.R.E said, "Yo, come through." He said, "I'm doing a song." When I got there, I'm with my niggas. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go by myself. He said my cousin told me to go to the studio by myself. When I get there, you know, I got half the niggas he's around. They know who I am, So I walk in there, I got all my jewelry, and they doing Blood Money. He's doing Blood Money. He's bodying. I'm like, oh, shit, do you hear that beat? But when I walked in, me and did it, played the song, and that just been like my boy. Like, all of them loved me. Then after that, they came to my crib, and he was at my house. We just was family, you know what I mean? Dope. And then they came out, and they doing the LA. So now when they do LA, I'm like, that's cool. Y'all, you know, I'm looking at them. Y'all going to LA, but you know, I love Biggie and them, but they from Brooklyn. These niggas from LA is stepping on buildings. I am from Queens. I do not allow it. I don't give a fuck about nobody from LA. Right. So when they did that and they did their song, then Easy LP, LES had came to the studio. He just finished doing N.O.R.E. Then he came and he played that shit, and I was like, damn. I said, I don't want to talk about Bad Boy, but I want to talk about Queens. So, so that's when I did Worldwide. You know? So we heard the whole Worldwide. The whole verse is about Biggie and Bad Boy. Rest in peace, love him.
Why you do that?
Now I gotta ask.
You just a boy. You're not bad enough to compete. Niggas getting shot with no evidence. You know what I mean? So it was just like me just trying to say, like, keep your mind on Queens when the dogs start barking. Like, I don't give a fuck who shot nigga. I'm shooting everybody. I just felt like me being from New York, you can't come and step on my buildings. I don't give a fuck. Puff anybody. Like, how the fuck y'all got money? And I just felt that. That was my anger. That was my way of getting money in the streets. So I just brought that attitude towards it.
Now, at that time, it was like, okay, Big was the top dog.
Yes.
Was it just you got the #1 spot, we got to come for you? Because it seemed like everyone at that moment was just taking shots at Big.
No, Big was too nice. I just thought when I actually heard an interview and he said, "Who shot you?" wasn't towards him, and when I hear that whole shit, I just hear Tupac. I was like, "Nigga, you gonna deny, nigga? Who shot you?" Like I just wanted that backbone, you know. And like Brooklyn, like I said, Brooklyn was y'all just direct. Like y'all don't be behind. Y'all don't hide shit. Y'all don't sugar. There's no gray area.
But Brooklyn for Harlem, nigga. Might be a little bit
equals
different.
A Queens dude.
Right. Yo, that's crazy.
Harlem equals
Brooklyn was Harlem equals Queens. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta take that 50-50.
No, a little bit.
A little bit.
There is such a thing as being strategic.
Right.
Maybe being blatant isn't the way to handle this. Maybe being strategic is a little bit better.
It's a little bit better.
It's a little, way better. Nah, that's why I said it's good. So yeah, so I just made mine directly that, you know what I mean, at the time, I still was cool. I still was New York, you know. So I'm with Mike Geronimo. We must have just been leaving a Craig Mack video to remix shit. You see Mike Geronimo, Urban.
Right, Flavor, yeah.
Right. And then it was like after that, Big was there, but he wanted to talk to me, but we didn't really get to talk. So then I had to go with Urban and we on a limo and we go in a studio.
This is after the record drop.
It's after the record drop.
All right, so let me just be clear. Let's be clear. He not only sent the shout out, but now he's showing up to video shoots that he knows this guy's gonna be here.
Right.
This is all. I want all the smoke. We here.
Squeeze thinking.
That's what it is. So you showed up.
I showed up.
You're like, Biggie over there?
I'm showing up. I got Biggie there. I'm showing up.
Right.
So now when I walk, now we all getting out the limo. We about to walk in. I think so. Biggie's in there with Jay-Z. They doing Brooklyn Finest. But now you got Biggie crew, and now you got Jay-Z crew. So now as I'm about to come in, I see C's running out. He said, "Flush not tonight." He gave me a hug. He said, "I'll see you later." They said they gonna come in for a minute, but sit in a limo. And that's when I realized, like, C's is my brother, because he could have lined me right up.
Right.
And he ran out there and said, "Flush not tonight." Sit in the car.
You didn't know they was there?
No, I just thought it was big.
No breaks, man.
I got a gun on me. I just feel like I'm comfortable. I didn't think it was like a situation I thought I could handle. I would be all right. But no, the way C's ran out was like they was just talking
like
about
not tonight.
Yeah, the song just came on and they said, "We see this nigga."